in the spotlight. And welcome to a fresh edition of our weekly program In the Spotlight. I am Daniel Bill for the microphone. Stay tuned. In 2011, the United States and Romania issued the joint on strategic partnership for the 21st century between the United States of America and Romania. The two countries identified enhanced cooperation focusing on our political military relationship, law enforcement cooperation, trade and investment opportunities, and energy security. The United States and Romania are mutually committed to supporting human rights, strengthening the rule of law, and increasing prosperity in both countries. Romania and the United States are bound together through myriad people-to-people ties in business, the arts, scholarship, and a host of other exchanges. In 1993, Romania became one of the first states to join the State Partnership Program, partnering with the Alabama National Guard. In May 2020, Romania deployed a 15-member medical team to support COVID response in long-term care and nursing home facilities. Over its history, the partnership has yielded over 200 bilateral engagements, with focus ranging from F-16 operations and maintenance to construction of European weapons ranges and training sites in support of US-EU COM exercise Atlantic Resolve. Romania's promotion of greater cooperation among its Black Sea neighbors in the areas of defense, law enforcement, energy, economic development, and the environment complements the US goal of enhancing stability in this sensitive and important region. Romania joined the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, in 2004 and has established itself as a steadfast ally of both the United States and NATO. The country continues to improve its capabilities for NATO and multinational operations and has repeatedly deployed forces and assets in support of shared national security interests, including significant contributions of troops, equipment, and other assistance in Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, and Kosovo. Romania hosts the NATO Multinational Division Headquarters Southeast, which is NATO's fully operational command and control node for the region, a NATO force integration unit, and a fully operational multinational brigade Southeast. In July 2020, Romania established headquarters of the multinational corps Southeast, a NATO military command charged with supporting security in Europe's southern flank. Romania hosts a key element of the US-European Phased Adaptive Approach, EPAA, missile defense effort for NATO. The fully operational system was integrated as part of NATO's ballistic missile defense at the Warsaw NATO Summit in July 2016. The two countries signed a ballistic missile defense agreement in 2011. In October 2014, the U.S. Navy formally established Naval Support Facility de Veselu, the United States' first new Navy base since 1987. Aegis Ashore Missile Defense Site has been constructed. The base houses over 100 US sailors and contractors on a persistent rotational basis. The latest step in this tight cooperation between the two countries is the deployment of a squadron of MQ-9 Reaper drones and 90 airmen in Romania. The drones, which are stationed at the 71st Air Base in Câmpia Turzii, central Romania, are to carry out intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance missions. They are also to support the Air Force's Agile Combat Employment Concept, wherein the service distributes airmen and aircraft across several locations to increase the chances of surviving an attack from a major power such as Russia or China. Additionally, the drones will fly freedom of maneuver missions, work together with other US military forces and allied forces in the region, and may also take part in exercises to ensure interoperability between the US, allied and partner nations. According to the US Chargé d'Affaires David Muniz, who has headed the US diplomatic representation in Romania after the departure of the former ambassador, since 2015, the USA has invested over $143 million in the airbase in Câmpiaturci. David Muniz and Brigadier General Jason E. Bailey, commander of the 31st Fighter Wing Aviano Air Base in Italy, last month visited the 71st Air Base in Câmpiaturci.